Rankings. As we hit the halfway mark in the regular season, here's who has taken the lead in the Rookie of the Year race. You look at MP, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's MP in at the 1. And for Miami, they've got Andrew Wiggins, Al Horford out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season, and some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now. And their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
Powell passes to Horford. Here's Hero. Three-pointer. Randall pulls down the board. Now MP. Coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Randall, a screen on Adebayo. The drive by MP. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Wiggins. Miami moving it around. Hero, left side. Let's go with a 3. That doesn't go either for Hero.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The drive by MP. It's good.
A good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that. Acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. From deep, that bucket makes him 3 for 5.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pass to Wiggins. Outside Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Powell's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
MP finds Gobert. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
Powell outside. Horford passes to Hero. On target from range. Hero's got 11.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's MP. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Heat with some changes. Marquez comes in for...
My medicine, baby. Huh?
Quarter 2 in about 2 minutes in. On the wing, MP, pounded by Wiggins. Randall, a screen on Wiggins. Here's MP, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. So for Minnesota right now, in it forward, it'll be Edwards and Randall. Dante DiVincenzo out there with MP. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Jaquez. Yet to see a basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo from long range. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, clearly Adebayo's feeling very confident firing out there from the perimeter.
And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
Miami making a switch here. Heroes checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. McDaniels checked in. Wiggins outside. Back to Hero. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. 16 points for Tyler Hero.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production. And tonight, he has delivered.
Gobert with a screen on Hero. Here's MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Ware. Wiggins outside. Miami moving it around. Inside. Oh, Andrew Wiggins taking flight.
Yeah, showing some toughness right there. I like whenever Wiggins out-muscles the defense and capitalizes.
Fontecchio's checked in for Miami. Nas Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Stan, you look at Nas Reed, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reed is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He dropped 27 points, and plus, he nabbed a couple boards. So he just poured more fuel on his team's fire and helped them continue this winning streak, a streak they're hoping doesn't end here. Guys?
Allie, great info there. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
MP on the take.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Heat leading by 3. Hero for 3. No good. MP outside. On the take. Pass to Gobert. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Heat out in front, up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hi. So how much does winning an award like this boost a player's confidence?
Well, I know it would have done a ton for Kenny's confidence if he ever got one.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
This has been a display of what we...
That's it for us. Thanks for...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Norman Powell out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hero in at the point. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Adebayo from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent And when you have it, things come together quickly.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 3. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Now here's MP. He's got 10. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Powell surveying the D. Hero for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Over to the left wing. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Adebayo. The drive by MP, and down it goes. 2 points.
I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Heat trail by 6. Here's Wiggins. Oh, big time finish by Wiggins.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
Stan, Rudy Gobert. He can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, BA. And he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career.
Now here's Powell. 10 points for him. Adebayo sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Powell's shot is off.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's MP, and he converts the layup. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Adebayo, a screen on Edwards. Edwards against Hero. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hero's got 18.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
MP drives in. And there's the call on Al Horford. That'll be a second foul of the game. Jaquez is checked in for Wiggins. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. Randall, a screen on Hero. The drive by MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
To the inside. Horford gets it done inside.
Yeah, Horford has gotten more selective with his shooting, but he's still very efficient inside.
Picked by Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. MP outside. He takes it in. Here's Randall. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 8 assists in the game. Heat trail by 8. Outside Jaquez. Back to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Heat. Another shot. Back to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Horford, a screen on DiVincenzo. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Reed. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection.
MP getting it done for Minnesota. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game. Miami, Al Horford's checked in for Ware. Norm Powell comes in for Fontecchio. And it's Hero in for Jaquez. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. Anthony Edwards is checked in for DiVincenzo. And MP subbed in for Conley. Randall a screen on Hero. The drive by MP. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. MP is out there with Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea. Plays with a bit of quiet intensity, but Wiggins has shown the ability to rise up in the big moments.
Randall a screen on Hero. Cash it in!
A complete lack of intimidation. MP proving he can be that guy.
Here's Adebayo. Hero outside. Banks it home. Big shot.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
MP outside. Gobert with a screen on Hero. MP drives in. Randall outside. Here's MP. Adebayo with the rejection.
What a defensive force. The MC's in cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
Hero. And it's in there.
Well, they really needed a hoop, and Hero steps up.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Hero. Randall a screen on Hero. Here's Randall. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Adebayo.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP outside. Now Randall. Outside Edwards. Randall outside for 3. And the 3 misses. And they foul in 10. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're losing by 4. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
It's going to be tough.